From an angry tutorial to a wrestler literally telling us to never pick him in the game, these are the 7 times where we made wrestling video games mad at us. The first moment takes us to Wrestle Mania 19, a classic GameCube WWE game that seems to be kind of forgotten due to the Day of Reckoning series being more well known. But yeah, WrestleMania 19 is an awesome WWE game, but even in the tutorial you are not safe from the game's wrath. Al Snow takes on the role of the instructor, and you'll see a small video of him in the corner of the screen, and he's not afraid to express his frustration if you mess up during the tutorial. Let's have a look at how Al Snow will react to your mess ups.
Here we go. Try it again. No. No good. You still can't get the hang of it. Come on, you are killing me. What was that? That was awful.
But that's not all. If you decide to throw in the towel and quit the tutorial prematurely, Al Snow's anger level will shoot up once again. Let's take a look at that reaction now.
You can't cut it in this business. You need to hang up the controller. I'll see you in the ring.
So it's clear that WrestleMania 19 doesn't take kindly to mistakes or early exits. Al Snow is certainly not someone you want to disappoint in this game. As the title of this video is Wrestling Games, it's not going to be all about WWE games, and the next game is something much different to your average WWE video game. Celebrity Deathmatch is a video game known for its over-the-top action and humorous take on wrestling, but did you know that even in the main menu you can trigger the game's frustration? By repeatedly pressing the commentary button whilst highlighting the options menu, you can transform the commentators from friendly and pleasant to not very happy with your excessive clicking. Let's watch this transformation unfold.
Remember, good hand-eye coordination is critical when punching out celebrities. This mode is tons of fun, especially if you're into bondage. It's the instant celebrity. Just mix the ingredients and microwave on high for 1 minute.
Nothing better than setting it up the way you like, except for maybe a nice juicy steak. Steak.
Options. There's nothing like them.
I'm giving myself the option of taking a dump while you set this game up. Be right back. Bit of a control freak, wouldn't you say? Sure. Take time from actually playing to set this crap up, and we'll all wait for you. Gee whiz, what else can we get you? A cup of tea, a warm towel? Let's get it on already!
It's like they're telling you, enough already. It's hilarious, and it's an example of how even the in-game commentary team can't stand excessive button mashing. Moving on to TNA Impact, a wrestling game that may not have been a fan favorite, but it sure had its moments. One of those moments was the way the commentators reacted when you and your opponent did absolutely nothing during a match. Yes, that's right, if you both decided to stand still and not move a muscle. The commentators' frustration levels would soar with them saying such fourth wall breaking things at you, like telling you to pick up the controller or press a button right now. Let's see how that looks.
Hey, will somebody press a button already?
Hey, you on the controls! Wake up and get in this match! Hey you! Yeah, I'm talking to you! Pick up the controls and get this match going!
Don!
What?
Hey, Don, wake up! Wake up, Don!
Have they started yet?
Yeah, come on, let's go, guys! Controller in hand, let's roll!
It's as if they can't fathom the inactivity in the ring. TNA Impact might not have been perfect, but it certainly knew how to add humor to the mix by adding this funny little Easter egg at the time. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 had its moments during the 24/7 mode that you definitely regretted doing if you picked a certain option. In this storyline, you find yourself in an audition for a WWE movie. Remember those? Carlito decides to try out for the audition, but it all goes horribly wrong for him. You'll then do your audition, but the jealous Carlito will put an early end to your audition and attack your character. Let's take a look at this moment right now.
Look at crap like this. Let's see you try.
This isn't about you, and it isn't about me. This is bigger than both of us, baby.
You want to settle this, actor to actor?
Here's where it gets interesting. You now have a choice to make. You can either fight Carlito in the ring or reject his challenge. Rejecting the challenge isn't a good idea at all, as the general manager will get seriously mad at you and punish you by putting you in a handicap match. Let's hear that voice message.
Man, our general manager, he's cool. He thought a match between you and me was a good idea. And when he heard you tried to back out of it, he made it a handicap match. So I'm gonna find a partner, and you're gonna get your ass kicked.
There's a pretty clear message in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 that rejecting matches isn't a very good idea, and that the game isn't pleased with your decision. But you kinda deserve it. Don't go running away from matches next time. Now let's talk about WCW Thunder. WCW Thunder on the PS1 wasn't a very good game at all. The gameplay was terrible and it felt like the matches were in fast forward or something, and while the game might not have been that good, it did have a unique feature during the character selection screen. When picking your wrestler, you could choose to hear a short promo from them. Most wrestlers, like Chris Jericho for example, will eagerly encourage you to pick them for your match, like so.
If you're a true Jerichoholic and you pick me, I promise you'll never, ever lose this game again.
But when it comes to Kevin Nash, he's not having it.
Hey, wait a second. I know what you're thinking. You want to be me like everybody else. Forget about it. You don't have the mental skills or the dexterity. Go on, go pick somebody else. Pick Hogan or some. Don't pick me. Move. Go. Go.
Kevin Nash is pretty much saying he isn't working any extra, even in video games, and he lets you know straight up just to move on to Hogan or someone else. So yeah, I hope all 10 of you watching this video who play WCW Thunder just let virtual Kevin Nash rest. WWF Attitude brings us another moment where a wrestling game gets angry at you. If you decide to leave the ring during a match, the consequences are immediate. The commentators start expressing their disapproval, and the fans will begin to boo, and your opponent gains a significant momentum boost. Let's watch how it unfolds.
Look, King, he's scared. Nicely done. Yeah, give it up. The fans are going crazy. They don't want this match to end. That connected.
Leaving the ring is clearly not a good idea in WWF Attitude. In other WWE and wrestling video games, it's kind of encouraged with all the interactivity going on in the crowd and all the other things that you can do on the outside. However, Attitude gives you a solid reminder that the action is supposed to stay in the squared circle and not outside of it. And lastly, in SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, we encounter a unique situation during the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in the created Superstar Road to WrestleMania story mode. If you repeatedly make Mickie James spin the Royal Rumble number wheel without pressing the button prompt for her to stop spinning, she'll eventually lose her patience with you. Let's see how that plays out.
I'm getting the feeling you just like watching me do this. Hurry up! My arm's getting sore. The Royal Rumble is going to be over by the time you're ready. Okay, I'm done spinning. Take your number and get out of here. Good luck.
So Mickie James scolds you and tells you to take your number and go. It's a pretty humorous moment in the Road to WrestleMania story that also shows us that even digital WWE superstars have their limits when it comes to messing around with them. And there you have it, 7 times you managed to make wrestling games themselves angry at you. These moments, where they involve frustrated instructors, irate commentators, or displeased wrestlers, added an extra layer of fun and immersion to the gaming experience. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe with all the notifications turned on, and if you have not done so already, do it now, and we will see you in the next video.